this one because I missed all of ASAP. Is his name ASAP 12y? I missed all of his testimony. The last one I tried to do, which was, I think that was day 11 or something. I think this is day 10 because I missed 2 days. So, I've been going live with y'all trying to keep up. And I don't know nothing about the prosecutor getting upset with 12y. So watch it with me. Y'all be with me because my nerves are bad because I'm nervous for Rocky. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm so nervous for Rocky. I don't know what to do. But I did see that he is not going to testify. So that's a good thing because I don't want him. I thought he was going to testify, but I don't want him going up there saying nothing that's going to mess him up. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So here we go.
I want to first ask you, Phil, have you had any contact, that means by text, in person?
Got me see.
Whoever it might be, in contact with the defendant or his attorneys that you were sitting and working on Friday.
I can hardly hear the lawyers. Jeez.
So I want to go back to the end of the first incident. Do you understand when I say first incident and second incident? You understand what I mean, right?
If you could be more detailed, just so we on the same page.
Sure. I hear 12 better than I hear the lawyer.
The incident by the parking garage by the W. The second incident is going to be where the shooting happened in the parking lot. So when I say first incident, I mean the first incident. Second incident is the one in the parking lot. You understand that now?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to ask you, how did the first incident by the parking garage entrance, how did that end? What caused that to end?
By me telling Rocky to go around the corner, and also by his, I guess, trying to calm down, right?
You would agree that that first incident ended only because there were literally people walking by the defendant as he took out that gun, correct?
No.
Do you remember people walking by the defendant as he had the gun out?
I remember seeing people walk up to him, yes.
This is my question. Do you remember seeing individuals walking directly by the defendant after he removed the gun and had the gun in his hand?
I did not see individuals walking directly next to him.
Okay, let me show you. We're going to put up again equals 15. So I want you to watch. You're going to see steps. There's a gun out. Now they're on camera, and you see Sabit. Did you see two sets of footsteps that were walking from the direction to the left of the screen, past where you guys were all standing to the right of the screen?
Yes.
And would you agree that if we rewind that, they are literally walking by? You can't see where they are, but you can see their feet. They are walking by literally the spot where the defendant has the gun at the time he has the gun out, correct?
Can I see it again?
Sure. So they're off screen now. There's the gun is put back, and there are those individuals. You would agree they've walked extremely close, if not directly by where the incident was occurring, correct?
They walked by us, yes.
So you would agree that if Mr. Mayers had decided to use that gun right at that point, that would have been directly in front of those individuals.
Can you rephrase it?
So if he had decided, I want to take that gun out, and I want to use it, I want to shoot it at Relly, that would have been done directly in front of those two people.
I can't answer a hypothetical question, but he did not do it on the screen.
Listen to my question. You just agreed that they were literally walking by the exact spot where this incident was going on, correct?
Yes.
So what I'm telling you, asking you, would you agree, sir, that if Rocky at that point, Mr. Mayor, had actually used the gun that we saw him remove, it would have been done directly in front of those people?
Objection, close to speculation.
I can't agree because you see him going in the opposite direction, and you can see the people walking in another direction from him. You don't see them running, you don't see them trying to like evade anything, you just see them walking.
So I didn't ask you, sir, if in fact those individuals ever saw the gun. I asked you, would you agree that if he had decided to use the gun at that point, it would have been right where those people were, correct?
I can't agree.
All right. What, after the first incident ended, would you agree that although Relly was angry, he did not ever respond by pulling any weapon himself, correct?
Correct.
And would you also agree that, as you're personally aware, Relly never had any weapon with him that you ever saw during either of these two incidents, correct?
Aside from using his hands, I didn't see anything else.
So I just asked you about a weapon. Did you consider Relly's hands to be a weapon?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, so other than his hands, did he have a weapon? Gun, knife, club, any weapon that you saw?
To be honest, I only seen his hands, and his hands could be considered a weapon.
If you can answer the question I'm asking, it would be helpful. Listen to my question, sir. Did you ever see any weapon other than his hands in Relly's possession at any point during either of the two incidents?
I see his hands, yes.
All right.
Your Honor, could you
Mr. Rhodes, this is what he's asking. We understand that you believe that Relly's hands were weapons. What he's asking you though is, did you see him with a gun at all, anytime that night?
I said no. I said
All right.
no.
Did you see him with a knife?
No.
Did you see him with a club?
No.
Did you see him with any kind of weapon that could be, offensive weapon that could be used against someone else?
Thank you, Your Honor. What is the first thing that you remember happening after the first incident ended? So what happened?
After the first incident happened, after the first incident happened, I just recalled Rocky being around the corner first, because I told him to go. Also, Ills trying to calm Rel down. Rel in the back, kind of angry and like volatile, getting ready to make a move, but I'm telling Rocky, yo, leave. You know, so that's the first thing I seen. First thing I seen was Rocky leave, then Ills speak to Relly, and then Relly start picking up more energy to like get closer to Rocky.
And it's your testimony at this point in time, you have not seen Relly hit anybody, correct?
Not yet.
Okay. And you've also talked about how large and muscular Relly is, correct?
Yes.
You mentioned that Relly is much stronger than you, he's much stronger than Ills, he's much stronger than Mr. Mayor, correct?
Yes.
So would you agree, sir, that the reason that Relly hasn't hit anybody at this point in time is because Relly didn't want to hit anybody at this point?
Objection, Your Honor. Both the state of mind, speculation, and other. Read the question back, Mr. President.
Would you agree, sir, that the reason that Relly hasn't hit anybody at this point in time is because Relly didn't want to hit anybody at this time?
Sustain. Was there anything preventing Relly from punching Ills?
At that moment, I feel like his eyes was on Rocky. So I'm not too sure what was his state of mind. I'm not too sure.
I didn't ask you state of mind. I'm going to ask you again. He's right next to Ills, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything that would have stopped him from physically being able to punch Ills?
He did end up punching Ills.
You just testified that he did not punch Ills.
No, I'm saying
he did end up punching Ills. So can you explain it to me so I can understand?
Sure. I'm only talking about this first incident, all right? You're saying, you talked about how Relly is angry.
Yep.
And even though I didn't ask you, you interjected during the last question how Relly was, quote, planning his next move or about to make a move. So my question is, since you said Relly was, quote, about to make a move, you would agree that at that point in time, we're still at the first scene, at the parking structure. There was nothing to stop Relly from punching Gills right at that time, correct?
Correct.
There was nothing to stop Relly from punching you at that time, correct?
I wasn't that close. It was space between us.
Well, did you ever see Relly charge you and try to punch you?
Yes, I did.
So you're telling me that at that first incident, you are now testifying that Relly tried to punch you?
I'm saying, when we turned the corner, this is still a part of the same incident. I understand you're trying to separate it, but it's still the same incident when he's coming around the corner.
And you're telling me Relly tried to punch you when he went around the corner?
Yes.
And can you tell us where in your statement you ever mentioned this fact that you're now testifying today?
Objection, Your Honor, it's not his statement.
It's a statement that they provided. You want me to show you the statement?
I don't need to see the statement.
Have you ever told the defense that the defendant, that Relly tried to punch you in this case?
I had to tell them that because you can see it clear in the video if he's coming towards me.
So you're saying he's coming towards you and you're saying he tried to punch you. Which is it? Did you physically see him with his fist try to punch you?
So, would you like me to explain? I can explain
No, I
what
want
he
you to
said.
answer the question I've asked you.
Yes,
Yes or no?
yes. For one, after he hit Ills, I heard him running towards me, and then that's when I juked, and I run to the side.
Wait a minute, you just testified, sir, that Relly never tried to hit Ills at the first scene. That didn't happen until the second scene.
Okay, I'm explaining the whole situation. So, to you, it might be one incident, two incidents. To everybody, it's just one incident.
No, sir, I clarified with you, and you told me you understood. We were talking about two separate incidents. I asked you specifically what happened during the first.
So, the first incident.
I'm not done with my question. When I'm done, you'll know.
Judge,
my.
objection. When I'm done, we'll go off. We went to the bathroom.
Sir, please listen to my question. I'll let you know when the question is over. You were previously asked whether or not Relly hit Gills during the first incident. You said no. Do you recall that testimony?
Yes.
You are now saying that, in fact, Relly did hit Gills during the first incident, correct?
I'm not saying Relly hit Ills during the first incident. No, he did not hit Ills during the first incident.
So I want to be clear. I'll let you know when I'm talking about the second incident.
No problem.
So what I asked you is you would agree that had Relly wanted to hit either of the three of you, Ills, yourself, or the defendant, during the first incident, and between the first and the second incident,
Yes.
there was nothing physically from stopping him from doing that.
If we talk about the first incident, right?
Yes.
The first incident where he put his hands on Rocky.
Yes.
Okay, so the first incident, he did put his hands on somebody.
Your Honor, can the court, I have a limited time. The witness is repeatedly, intentionally not answering my questions.
All right, listen very carefully to the question, and just answer the question. Okay, ask the question again.
Isn't it true that during the first incident, and between the first and second incident, that there was nothing physically preventing Relly from punching or hitting you,
Do y'all
or Ills, or the
think
defendant? That's a yes or no question.
Relly is seriously acting like he don't know what's going on?
I don't agree.
No, that's not really. That's 12.
So
I'm
my
sorry.
question is, can you tell me, you
Hi,
describe how
everybody.
strong
Don't
Relly
forget
is.
to
You
hit
explain that
the
he's
like and
stronger than you, he's stronger than
subscribe.
defendant, he's stronger than
Somebody
this.
has
So my question is, what exactly was preventing him
50 Cent.
from punching any of the three of you?
What did
during
50
the
Cent
first
do?
incident or
This
during
ain't
the
about
second
50
incident?
Cent.
I don't know what exactly was stopping him, aside from it was saying, trying to calm him down. It
And
was
why
trying to
do
calm
we
him
get
down.
her the
Also,
beeps? Huh?
you were trying to get
I don't know.
from
I
where we
don't.
were. So
You're getting
maybe because we
beeps?
were moving, that's the only thing that could have stopped him from hitting us, because we were moving away from
I don't know what you're talking
Relly did
about.
not chase after the three
And
of you running and trying to assault any of you.
I don't know what you're talking about what did
He
50
followed
Cent
us.
do. And Charlie,
Do you know
what's
the
up?
difference between following and chasing somebody?
Skate boy, hi, hi.
I feel like there's different ways to follow. You can follow by
I can't
walking,
see
you
the
can follow
name
by
of
running.
Was he
SD
running
Gamer.
after you
Why
guys,
do
chasing
we
you at any point
get
in time?
her that
We
beeps?
didn't run, we walked
I don't
around
know.
the corner.
So if you walked
I don't know
around
what
a
that
corner
means. Tell me
and
what you
Relly
mean by
did
that.
not
I'm
catch
not
up to
sure.
you, then you agree he was not running after you, trying to catch you, correct?
That's not true, because when we turned the corner, Relly was right next to it.
So now your testimony is that in fact Relly was chasing you down, is that correct?
I said Rel was following Ills. He was following Ills.
So when you get to the area where the second incident occurred, I want you to describe exactly what happened when the second incident began. So I want you to actually explain to us, you're walking between the first incident and the second incident, and I want you to now describe how does the second incident start.
And so we're on the same page. Can you explain to me, to yourself, where do you feel as though the second incident started?
Well, the second incident, you testified on direct, started when you get to the parking lot.
No, I know what I said, but you asked me a question. I just want to be able to answer the question efficiently.
When you get to the parking lot, that is when, in your mind, the second incident started, correct?
He said, tell him when the second incident
To
started.
me,
Stop
as soon as we
playing.
turned the corner.
Okay, so this.
Don't be trying to trick him.
And I'm not gonna make you streets, and I know it's complicated. My question is, are you talking about when you turn the corner right where the parking lot is, where the second incident starts? Or are you talking about when you turn the corner leading the first incident?
So basically, from my recollection, because I can't see the video right now, the second incident starts as we turn the corner.
Turn the corner.
As we make the left. I believe we made the left.
Into the parking lot where the second incident, where the shots were fired, or are you talking about when you first leave a block and a half away?
So notice that we left a whole block away. We started walking.
I really hate to interrupt again, but does anybody know if they found that that GUN was a prop or is it real? Please let me know if you know
You're talking
in the
about
chat because I have
when you
no
turn
clue.
left, you
I'm
mean
like
after
far
you're
behind.
walking and you get to where the parking lot is, where the shooting happened, right?
So as soon as we got down the block and go to turn to the corner, we come around the corner a little bit, Rail attacks Ills.
Okay, and can you describe how he attacked Hills?
From my recollection, he started swinging. He started just, throwing punches.
And those punches were landing on Hills, correct?
Yes.
And you ended up seeing an injury to Hills' upper knuckles, correct? You've seen the injury, is that right?
Excuse me?
Hills or not Relly, sorry. My fault. You've seen the injury to Relly's upper knuckles, correct?
I never seen him in person, so can you show me?
So let me ask you, were you aware that Relly suffered an injury the night of November 6th to his upper knuckle? Upper finger, excuse me.
From what I heard, but I never seen the injury.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you now.
17.
Do you see the injuries to his knuckles? Actually, the top of the fingers. Do you see those injuries to the first three?
Yes.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've probably seen it like on the internet, but I never seen it up close. I never seen it.
And did you see it that night?
No.
Your position is you said Ills was getting punched by Relly, correct?
Yes.
And I don't want to get myself in trouble. Was that with a fist or an open hand?
I know it was his hand. I'm not too sure the positioning of his hand.
You would agree, and you said before in your direct evidence, your direct testimony and cross-examination, on Friday you said that Relly punched Ills repeatedly with a fist. Do you recall that?
Yes.
So you're now talking about that's the incident you're referring to where Ills was punched by Relly, correct?
Yes.
And that was with a fist, correct?
Yeah, fist is on your hand, so I believe so.
And that was multiple times, correct?
I believe so, yes.
And you've explained that Relly is extremely strong, correct?
Yes.
And we showed you the pictures of Ills from the next night, and you agreed you couldn't see any visible injuries, correct?
I never said that Ill's face was broken. I never said he had a black and blue on his eyes. I
Most
said
of
he
this
had...
writing is non-responsive. Sustain. Listen to my questions. Strict. You testified on Friday that you agree that Ills did not have any visible injuries, correct?
Hold on, can you rephrase that? Do you mean by the video that you showed the next day? You didn't say the video of the event, because we can't.
Well, hold a minute. Are you saying you remember him having visible injuries?
I'm asking you, can you rephrase it? Because you're just saying, you're saying from the video or what event?
Well, let's take it one at a time. You testified on Friday that the visible injury, you said that his lip was bleeding.
His lip was bleeding, yes.
And you agreed that in the video that you saw, you couldn't see his lip bleeding.
It's the Jack Bush video, that's what it says.
Well,
Which video?
I showed you a video
Would you like to show me again?
on Friday.
You're talking about the video that was taken the following day?
Yes, the video
That's
taken
the
the
video
following
we
day,
saw. Okay.
where he has the flag on. You said, we had it up there.
Yes.
You could not see any visible injuries to his face, correct?
Also,
Is that correct?
Yes or no?
yes.
So my question to you is, if Relly is punching him multiple times with his fist, do you know why there was no visible injury?
I have no idea.
Okay. I want to now show you. You said that. Let me ask it this way. So it's your position that the second incident started because Relly attacked Ills. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's your position that that incident started and that it was the defendant pulling out what you said is a prop gun in response to that. Is that correct?
Can you rephrase that?
You're saying that the defendant pulled the prop gun out, what you said is a prop gun, in response to Relly punching Ills.
From the first situation or the second video? Because I'm trying to be sure.
In the second incident,
Yes.
you said the second incident started when all of a sudden Relly starts attacking Ills, punching him.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've also, I want to be clear, you said that on direct examination that that is the reason that you saw that the defendant pulled out the gun because he was trying to protect Ills who was under attack. Is that correct?
In the second situation?
Yes.
Can you show me the video so we could all see it together and I can explain to you?
Well, we're going to watch the video,
Yes.
but before that, I'm asking you, that is what you have said, correct?
Yes.
All right, now we're going to watch the video. I want you to pay close attention as we watch this video. This is People 17. I want you to pay close attention as to whether or not there is contact between Relly and Ills before the defendant pulls out his gun.
This equals good.
You're watching on the top left. Stop. You would agree that at this moment right here, that the defendant has removed the gun and is walking towards where Relly and Ills are, correct?
No.
I want you to tell me, use the pointer. I want you to tell me, identify each person on the screen, please.
Okay, can you rewind it?
Sure.
Right here.
Yeah, we'll rewind it. Who's in the red?
I'm in the red.
You're the easiest one to identify as the red, right? Okay,
So
stop it.
stop it.
Okay,
That's Rocky.
okay.
That's myself. I believe over here is Ills. I can't tell.
Okay, do you agree that at this point in time, there is no contact, and there has not been any contact at this second incident between Relly and Ills?
Well, yes.
Okay, we're gonna keep playing it. Stop. Okay, watch it again, and I'm gonna ask you, when we get there, would you agree that the defendant turns around and pulls out his gun? Stop. Gun is coming out now, and I want you to point to where the defendant is and where Ills is.
Well, I see the defendant, but I don't see him pulling out the gun. I don't see him.
You go and you point to where the defendant is, I'm sorry, where Ills is and where Relly is.
So this would be the defendant.
Yep.
This would be myself.
Yeah,
Over here would be Ills.
yeah.
And I believe this would be Red.
Would you agree that up to this point, Relly, at this second incident, has not made any physical contact with Ills?
Can you play it again?
Listen to my question. Up until this point, and I'll keep playing, do you agree that there has been no physical contact that Relly has made with Ills?
Right here, there's
Yeah.
no physical contact.
That's
And no
not
physical
fair.
contact right before, correct?
Right before we jumped on. Right before he had no contact.
Okay.
I can't
That's at
see a thing.
56
I don't know how he can see.
Anyone didn't violate or compliance or anything.
I'll be in court like I can't see.
Excuse me?
No, we're just clarifying for the record, sir.
Because I
So
can't
you would
see.
agree, this is the beginning of the second incident, correct?
I would say this is the second incident, yes.
Is it the beginning of the second incident?
No, because I would say the beginning of the second incident is when Relly puts his hands on Ills. So that's when it becomes an incident. Because before then, we were leaving.
So the second incident hasn't started yet, according to you, correct? There's been no hands, is that right?
There's no hands from it. There's nothing going on from anybody right now.
He
So
just
I
should have
want to
said,
clear.
I
So
can't
your
see.
Position, where we are right now, at 56 seconds, the incident has not started yet, correct? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Watch. Stop.
I don't know.
You would
Maybe
agree that
because
the
it's on.
defendant
I'm sure he could probably see it
advances
better than
towards
us
where
'cause he's
Relly
right
and
there,
Ills
but
are
I can't.
before Relly
tell a
makes
thing.
any attempt to make contact with Ills, is that correct?
No.
I guess this
that's
would
not
be
correct.
Rocky.
Would you agree that before there's
That's
any
him because he got
contact
on the red.
between Relly and Ills, the defendant has already taken out his gun,
That's not correct.
okay? Please play it, rewind it, we'll play it going forward. Okay?
Where's my point?
Keep watching.
How
sir.
about that? That's him. I can't see. I know. I think that's him. What? Wait.
Want to stop?
I wish I could see
Where were
this
you
really good.
when the second incident started?
Well, referring to when I said it began,
Yeah.
when Relly
attack Ills.
He was running.
I was right there. I was right next to him.
What did you do
He ran.
as soon as the defendant, you saw him take out his gun? What did you do?
Can you rephrase that?
When the defendant took out his gun, you ran towards that wall for safety, correct?
No, I ran towards the wall. When, if you could play, you could see Rel coming towards me. That's when I moved.
But again, so your position is you were going, I thought Relly is attacking Ills. Is Relly attacking Ills or is he going after you?
So Relly hit Ills. He got
Can
Ills
you guys
out
see
the
it?
way, and then he
Because
tried to hit
I
me.
truly
And I said
cannot see
before,
it.
I'm not fighting Rel because my immune hurrying.
Hey, Charlie.
So I juked and moved.
We're going to play, and I want you to tell me, I want you to yell stop when you see the point where Relly is trying to hit you.
Oh man, I wish I could see this clear.
Stop.
He say
This is
stop.
where you're saying Relly's trying to hit you.
Yep, and you see me moving.
Tell him
Lance,
12.
you would
Tell
agree
him
that by
12.
this time, the defendant has the gun out, correct?
The warning shot came.
Listen to my question. By this point in time, the defendant has the gun out already.
The prop is out after Ills is attacked. Not before, after.
Listen to my question. It's pretty simple.
He like,
I'm not
look.
asking you about when Ills was attacked.
He like,
I'm
look,
saying, at this
look,
point
I
in the
answered.
video,
And don't be
before
talking to
you
me like
start
that.
running towards the wall, he has the gun out,
Look at his face.
correct?
Look at his face, y'all. He get mad.
That's
He
a
get mad.
yes or a no.
Don't get mad.
I don't recall.
Don't get mad.
I recall the prop being out after Relly attacked, after Relly moved, never before. Not before I ran.
And that's
Once
why
you
keep
get-
saying
you said you don't
prop. Keep
recall,
saying
and you
prop.
all of a sudden
Keep saying
recall.
prop.
Wow,
I'm
He's
just
smart.
talking about it.
He's
Once
smart.
again.
He's smart. He's smart.
The statement by Mr.
He's smart.
Stop. In fact, sir, you don't run until the defendant fires the first shot, correct?
I don't run until after Relly tries to hit me.
Listen to my question. Did you just see, sir, listen, did you see the defendant firing a shot in what we just saw? We'll play it again for you.
Can't play here yet.
Sure. Stop.
That's the first shot.
And you start running right after that shot, correct?
Relly is already running towards me, so
Listen, motion strike is not responsive. I'm not asking you what Relly did. I'm asking you, this is a yes or no question.
I did not run from the shots.
Listen to my question. I'm not asking you what you ran from. Listen. Isn't it true that the timing, you do not run until after that first shot is fired? Yes or no?
Well, yes.
Okay. And it's your position, sir, that you knew it was a prop gun when it came out, correct?
Yes.
And it's your position that Relly knew it was a prop gun when it came out, correct?
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Phillips, that what's happening in that video is not Relly attacking Ills, it's him trying to use Ills as a shield so he doesn't get shot?
No.
Let's run it, please. Stop. You agree at this point in time I can't see, at 55 seconds, Relly still has not hit Ills yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you would agree that right at this point in time, this is when the gun is going to come out, and that the defendant is going to advance towards where Relly and Ills are. Is
I
that
don't
correct? You don't agree with
I
that?
don't agree.
Watch the video, please. Stop. He is about to fire the shot. Do you agree?
You said he's about to?
Yes. Right now.
Okay, so can you play it one more time?
I'm gonna play through, but do you agree it's about to fire the shot?
No.
Can I
play
see
it.
it? Just so I can explain it to you?
Play it.
Do you agree that you have not started moving yet at that point in time, correct?
Play
You're
it.
not running yet, right? We'll play it again. Go ahead. That's okay.
Don't say nothing until you see it. Play it.
Gun is out, and now he's about to fire. Boom. Shot happens, and you run after it, correct?
I run because if you
That
want.
is not what I asked you. Motion to strike is non-responsive.
Objection. Stop. The answer is non-responsive.
So is this,
He's asking you a question.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. He's asking you a question that calls for a yes or a no.
I'm not asking you why you ran. I'm asking you, isn't it true that you do not run until after the defendant fired the shot?
That's not true.
That is not true. So, play it one more time, and I want you to tell me when the shot is fired. You tell me when you see that first shot fired, please.
Yes.
And you tell me, you say, stop, when the first shot is fired.
Stop.
Okay. Do you agree, sir, you are just about to start running, but you have not started running yet? Agreed?
After the first shot,
Yes.
I'm not running. You see me still right there.
The first shot's fired. Keep playing.
Then you see me run. That's not a shot.
So what I asked you before was, isn't it true that the first shot was fired before there was ever any contact between Relly and Hills? You said no, but you would agree when you watch this, the first shot is fired before your allegation that Relly was attacking Hills, correct?
That is not true. On the
Okay.
video, you can see.
Motion to strike, everything after that is not true. Isn't it true, sir, that the reason that you ran after the first shot was because you knew it was not a prop gun and you were worried that you might get shot in the crossfire?
No.
How many shots did you hear getting fired?
I want to say just 2. But after the first,
No, that's enough. I want you to keep watching the video. And I want you to tell me when you see the second shot being fired. Okay. Let me just stop for a second. Would you agree that between shots, that Relly is grabbing Ills and trying to use him as a shield?
no. Really, the whole time?
Motion to strike, the answer now was no.
All right, the answer's no.
Would you agree that after the first shot was fired, that the defendant is maneuvering his gun in what appears to be an attempt to find a line of fire toward Relly?
No.
All right, let's play it, please. Stop. Is this what we've just seen? Is this where you are saying that Relly was punching Ills?
Yes.
And is this also where you are saying that, having watching this, you do not believe that Relly was attempting to use Ills as a shield?
I do not believe it.
And let me ask them, did you see during the second shot, did you see between the first and the second shot, the defendant repositioning himself and running around himself?
Can you rephrase that?
Between the first and second shots, did you see the defendant repositioning himself and the gun?
From my recollection, I've never seen him reposition the gun. I seen him have his hand, I believe.
Most to strike, everything else is non-responsive. Let's play that again, please. I want you to watch. Sir, isn't it true that what you just saw, if you saw between the first and second shots, Relly holding Ills, trying to keep Ills between he and the defendant, and the defendant literally running around with his gun, attempting to get a line of sight on Relly?
No.
Let me ask you something. You testified that everybody, including Relly, knew it was a prop gun, right?
Yes.
If it's a prop gun, and Rocky knows that everyone knows it's a prop gun, can you tell me, are you aware of why he would have a need to be repositioning himself between shots? Do you know?
No.
Would you agree that if it's a prop gun, and that Relly knows it's a prop gun, that it's going to have no effect on stopping Relly from doing anything because he already knows it's prop gun?
Correct, because it didn't stop him.
So we know you're saying it didn't stop him. This is my question. Your testimony is that the entire time Relly knows this is a prop gun.
Yes.
You're telling me that when it's pulled on him at the first scene, he basically says, "Put that fake gun away," correct?
Yes.
You're telling me that the second scene, when the gun is taken out and fired, Relly knows it is a prop gun, correct?
Yes.
You're telling me that when Relly is running around, that he still knows it's a prop gun, correct?
He wasn't running around. He's hitting the hips. So he's not running nowhere.
Okay. But that entire time, you're saying Relly knows it's prop gun.
Yes.
Can you tell me, are you aware, sir, of how that prop gun, if Relly knows it's a prop gun, how that in any way is going to stop him from allegedly attacking Mills? Do you know?
Well, just the sound. That's all I can say is the sound.
So you're telling me that even though Relly knows it's not real, that he's going to stop attacking Ills because of the sound from a fake gun that he knows is fake? Is that your testimony?
It was the sound from the prop, also the sound from the car alarms. It was drawing a lot of attention to the situation. So, as you can see, Relly didn't run. He got a couple more hits on Ills.
Motions, okay, fine. Can you tell me, how does this incident end?
How does this incident end?
How does it end?
Okay. Well, after the incident, as you can see, there's a lot of attention being drawn to us. The car alarms are going off. I push Rocky, yo, bro, let's go. We out. Because our voice before, yo, we should have been left, you know? So now we're leaving. We're going in the opposite direction.
Let me stop you. You would agree, Mr. Phillips, that this incident ended because you literally pushed Rocky away, and that his initial response was to push back at you as if he wanted to go back and do some more. Would you agree?
No.
Let's watch the video, please. Stop. Would you agree, sir, you are literally pushing Rocky away, who is trying to advance towards back what is going on?
So actually,
Motion to strike is non-responsive. That is a yes or a no.
Can you phrase your question, please?
Isn't it true that what you just watched, you are literally pushing Rocky away from going back towards where Relly and Ills were?
Yes.
Correct?
Oh, wow. This was good. Oh, wow. That was good. That was good. I'm going to go live again because I need some prayer in my life. I need some prayer, so I'm going to go live with Jamal Bryant. I need prayer. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like. Love y'all. Peace, 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 peace.
Please state and spell your name for the record.